Construction Safety Foundation, CSFI.
Tama po yan.
What's your position there, Mr. Chairman?
Chairman, if I remember.
Your chairman. What's the position of Mr. Canlas? Hindi ba
President.
the Vice President is chairman ex officio, your chairman, and Efren is president?
Parang ganun po yata. I'm sorry, I have not attended any of the meetings.
So you're not, kasama kayo sa isang foundation, your name is there, pero hindi kayo magkaibigan or anything?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, because I have failed to attend.
No, I'll take your answer face value at this point in time. Ilan na pong projects ng Makati ang nakakuha ay ang Hillmarks?
I can make an account, Your Honor, if you will allow me to
Sige
get
po.
an actual account.
But more or less, mga 4 billion pesos worth. No? Does it sound correct? They did Makati University, they did Makati City Hall, they did Makati Police Station, they did Makati Swimming Pool, they did Hospital ng Makati. So far. Sounds correct.
We will get the exact details, Your Honor.
Okay. How about yung yung bawat phase, siya ang nananalo? That did not, don't get me wrong, I looked at Hillmark's, if I can call it a resume or documents, no? They're well known in the private sector, maganda gawa nila and everything, but we've been talking about red flags eh. Hindi ba red flag when you sign na siya parati nananalo?
For as long as nananalo po din sa bidding process.
So,
wala pong anomalous.
No
Your
doubt
Honor.
na pumapasok sa mind mo na parang sa city engineer. Engineer, ano ba nangyayari dito? Bakit panay ito na lang? Pag malaking project, ito na lang ang nananalo.
Again, Your Honor, kailangan ng tingin po namin dito na kung siya po ang nananalo sa bidding, dahil lumalabas siya po ang pinaka-competent para po gawin itong project po na ito.
But that happens also.
Sorry, Your Honor.
It's a possibility na mangyari, di ba? Na ayusin ng city engineer o ayusin ng PIBA kung sino gusto nilang manalo.
I agree with you, Your Honor.
Okay. May I ask the COA, no, ma'am? Chairperson, just one quick question then I'll wrap up, no? Okay. Ito po bang katulad sa contractor, do you also look into them and the tax and the whether, kasi nga kung talagang 2.2 billion nakuha niya, pero ang cost naman is only X amount, lalabas din sa COA yan, or is it an interagency, or do we go to the BIR? What's the process for doing all of this?
Interagency po in that
Interagency.
particular respect because we forward also our findings to the
And you have a
BIR.
methodological or scientific system of getting to the truth with all of this, no? Kasi on paper naman to, more or less.
I would think so, yeah,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Sige. Is the technical person na? Okay. The Chair, may I ask them to take their oath?
Committee Secretary, can you administer the oath to Ms. Laura Ruiz?
Swear or affirm to tell the truth and nothing but the truth in this proceeding. Thank you.
Ms. Ruiz, correct? Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Anong qualifications mo to do the technical evaluation?
Your Honor, I'm a licensed civil engineer. I assumed office, Your Honor, at the National Capital Region only last May 2012.
Okay.
So my participation is only on the last phase, phase
Okay.
5.
So anong in-evaluate nyo? Isang phase lang or yung buong
Isang
project?
phase lang
Isang
po.
phase lang.
Yeah.
Have you heard the testimony of Attorney Bundal?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we
Na-late
were
ka na.
in the holding
It's
area.
okay, yes. Ang testimony niya kasi kanina that the scheme or the racket or the thing talaga is pag tinignan mo per phase, parang legal. Pero pag sinama mo buo, doon na may kitaan. So wouldn't you think that it would have been better to look at the project as a whole rather than just one phase?
Kaya lang, Your Honor, ang binigay ho sa amin na request.
So you're just following instructions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So what did that phase cover? Tsaka magkano yun?
Phase 5, is only 141,649,366.
Bakit yun lang? Noong 2011 may 650 million. Later on may 400 million ulit.
Your Honor, yun lang po ang contract na binigay sa amin.
Okay. So because yun lang ang binigay sa inyo, hindi nyo ma-verify kung talagang mahal, tama lang ang presyo, or overpriced yung pundasyon at yung buong building.
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me stop there, and I think it's very clear to this committee and to the public that the auditor's report, whatever we call it, signed, is not a comprehensive review of the whole building, etc. No? But can I ask, ma'am, when you, for example, no, your team has been asked to do a report, will you look at the cost in the private sector, and will you look at the handbooks that architects, civil engineers, urban planners, and general contractors use?
No, Your Honor. At the Technical Services Office, we have a methodology on how to conduct the review and inspection. So we are following that guidelines.
Well, itong tanong ko, ma'am, no? I mean, it might be beyond your kasi as you said, no, sinusunod nyo lang yon. But for example, no, nakita ko dito, yung contractor na to, siya din gawa ng PNOC building, no? Sa Fort yon, sa Taguig, no? And there are lots na magkatabi na government and then private sector. You mean to tell me if magkaparehong building na magkatabi, pero sa COA rules, titignan niya at sa kanya ay 60,000 per square, samantalang yung sa private ay 30,000 per square, ni hindi titignan ng COA yun? Under the present rules, I'm not saying ikaw, ha?
Okay, sir.
Under the present rules.
Pwede namin tingnan kung maano siya, ma-establish na-review na siya at found reasonable ng COA din.
No,
Pwede
pero
namin siyang maging...
pwede ba naman, ma'am, na pare-parehong building, pag private sector, meron ng international to, ma'am, oh. Hindi to Pilipinas lang, oh. Tignan mo. The next, is... this is iba-ibang bansa tong handbook na nilalabas, no? Na lahat ng presyo nandito, and it's also a guide for quantity surveyors, no?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, let me ask that next question. Do you use quantity surveyors?
No, Your Honor. In COA, we are validating at least 60% of the quantity of the contract. It's more on validating what is
60%, ma'am. Bakit 60%? Ba't hindi 100%?
For bidded contracts, Your Honor, it's 60 at least. It's at least, but the technical audit specialist can also validate 70,
Okay.
80, or 90.
Anyway, I think, ma'am, at this point in time, and the good chairperson is listening, we've already identified a lot of problems. I know there are a lot of small buildings, and pag in 100% mo lahat yan, kulang ang taga-COA, kulang ang sa private sector. But I'm talking about big-ticket items. You can probably see why there's a commotion now and why we can't decide, no? Why people are saying, sabi nung iba overpriced, sabi nung hindi. Samantalang sa private sector, napakadaling malaman. Did you know, ma'am, being a civil engineer, no? That in all private buildings, bago matapos ang building, kukuha sila ng quantity surveyor para malaman kung niyari sila ng general contractor nila o hindi. Or even before they award it. Do you know that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why are we not doing it not as a COA person now, as a civil engineer? Why aren't we doing it in government?
Your Honor, I could not answer the question.
Kaya mabubuko kasi na pag sa gobyerno mas mahal talaga.
No, Your Honor, I'm not saying that.
No,
we're just following rules.
Well, let me put on the record, sometimes may reason na mas mataas, but I cannot see why government cannot follow the standards if it's apples to apples, no? But let me wrap up.
Excuse me, Senator Cayetano.
I wanted to, Mr. Chair, pero inamin na nila na last phase lang. Yung
There are
100
other
million.
auditors here, and maybe just to acknowledge their presence, if we could ask them to state their name for the record, and then give us a hint of which phase did you audit. Okay, ganun lang muna. Not
Yeah.
testimonies muna. Just state your name for the record.
Mr. Chair, may I add, did any of them audit phase 1 to 4?
Dito na, after the exercise, we will know. Sige, one by one, please, so that the record will also show that you are present in today's. Just the names, sir, and then what phase you audited. Yun lang po.
Your Honor, I am Engineer Roldan Minciano. I conducted the review of the Makati City Hall building phase 3 and 4.
Sir, ma'am.
Sir, Your Honor, I am Rosalina Prestosa. My participation is phase 5.
Sir, Your Honor, I'm Ricardo Custodio, phase 5.
Your Honor, Cecilio Pineda, phase 1 and 2.
Your Honor, Alan Florentino, phase 1 and 2.
Your Honors, Engineer Sandy Labara, phase 1 and 2. Your Honor, Winifredo Paquera, phase 5.
I'll ask the committee secretary to administer the oath to our auditors because Senator Cayetano will ask questions of you.
Pakitayo po at saka kindly raise your right hand. Yung mga bagong dating. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding. Kindly nod your head to say yes. Thank you.
Cayetano?
To the last two auditors, Auditor Pineda and yung mga sa phase 1 and 2, can you first tell me a little bit about your qualifications?
Cecilio Pineda, Civil Engineer.
Okay. Same question po kay Auditor Ruiz, no? Tinignan nyo ba yung pundasyon kung bakit mahal?
Sir, massive kasi yung board files niya.
Okay. So, kinumpare nyo ba to sa presyo ng kaparehong mga building na massive din yung files niya?
So at that time, structural lang yung nireview phase 1 and 2. Structural lang, hindi pa makikita yung buong project. Yung buong building.
No, ang sabi ni Mayor, ang mahal daw at ang report sa kanya nung iba, yung pundasyon kasi ang mahal. So may price ka na dun sa pundasyon eh.
Yes, sir.
Di ba?
Yes, sir.
So ang tinatanong sa'yo, tama ba yung presyo ng pundasyon o hindi?
Sa konkreto naman sir, saka sa rebars, okay naman sir.
Sa amount of, sa materyales, tama yung presyo.
Yes, sir.
Magkano inabot yung pundasyon?
Yung board file sir represents 3.52% of the total building cost.
So how much po?
So it will be
Of
around
what? Of the phase 1 or the whole building?
whole building sir.
Eh paano nyo alam na 3% of the whole building eh? Pati ang mayor hindi alam kung ano yung whole building dahil by phase nila binibid eh.
Sir, may idea na kasi kami sa ngayon sa total.
Nung ngayon, nung una,
Wala pa sir.
nung una magkano ang nilagay na pondo?
Sa board file sir is 80,466,000
Okay.
board files. The foundation is 83,583,000.
So in other words, less than 150 million yung pundasyon.
163.
163, okay. At yun daw ang mahal dahil dun sa soil.
Yes sir.
So pag tinanggal ko yung cost nung pundasyon, 160, gawin na natin 200 million, ang matitira 2 billion. Okay. So tanggalin ko na yung presyo ng foundation. Sorry, nandito sa cellphone ko yung calculator. So 2 billion divided by, sundin natin yung kay auditor na 34,000 square. 58,000 per square. So, tama presyo, overpriced.
Ang nag-review kasi sir sa architectural, hindi kami. So,
Okay.
hindi na may alam kung reasonable ba.
So, may punto ho si Attorney Bundal na pag inisa-isa ko kayo, dahil nga may directive kayo at phase lang kayo, tama lalabas sa inyo. Pero pag inad ko lahat, kasi 160 million lang pala yung yung pundasyon eh. So even if hindi ko ipa-compare yon sa mga building sa Rockwell, no? I know now that it's 2 billion for the rest of the building. And that's 58 million. That's way above pa rin the standard anywhere. In Mandaluyong, in Makati, in Taguig, yung pinakamagagandang buildings doon na certified green ISO world class. Napakamahal pa rin nito. So ang question ko sir, wala bang nagko-consolidate ng report nyo lahat? Bakit by phase pero walang yung, kumbaga sa doktor, di ba? Pag pumunta ako ng St. Luke's ngayon o Medical City, may ENT, meron sa puso, meron po sa hika, dahil hikain ako, no? Pero, meron din po akong general practitioner o yung mismo kong doktor na babalansin niya lahat. So wala ho bang nagbalansin itong lahat?
Sir, kung akong tatanungin, sir, dapat siguro sa kung tapos na yung project, yung final na ano.
Paano natin malalaman kung tapos o hindi? Every other year, dinadagdagan.
Ayan, sir, mahirap siguro.
So, thank you. But, Mayor, can I go back to you? Is this a building that's unique dahil eto lang yung may pace? Or yun talaga ang style sa Makati na iba't ibang mga big ticket items o malalaking projects may pacing talaga?
This is a practice by the city government to divide into phases, Your Honor.
Pero Mayor, yung sinabi ni Mayor JB kanina, kung by phases, nilalagay mo na sa regular budget. Meaning, kung sasabihin mo 5 years to make 50 million a year, so 2001, 50 million, 2002. Yung sa inyo, hindi eh. May mga ilang taon na walang budget, and then yung natirang savings nung mayor ang father mo, yun ang inappropriate nyo, and then the next year, nangutang ka ng 5 billion. Dito kinuha. Pero sa regular appropriations every year, wala siya.
Yun po yung lumalabas sa records, Your Honor, that we had an appropriation ordinance that we got money from the bank, Your Honor.
And that's the same mayor for example, proposed construction of emergency hospital ng Makati District 1, Phase 2, Malugay Street, Bel Air, 2 billion. So Phase 2, kailan ginawa yung Phase 1 nito?
I will get the records, Your Honor. Pero ito po ay project po namin dun sa, tama po dun sa District 1.
Yes, wala tayong paglalabanan, Mayor, na magandang hospital, magandang building. Ang question nga is kung overpriced o kung totoo yung sinasabi ni Atty. Bundal na may sistema. So when Phase 1 of this hospital was made, alam na ba natin kung anong total cost?
Again, Your Honor, as I mentioned earlier, it is really divided into phases.
Yeah, Mayor, di ba ang phases dinidivide mo kasi alam mo na yung total cost. So kung ang total cost is 2 billion and sabihin hatiin natin sa 5 phases, so pwedeng 500, 500, 400, 300, pwedeng 300, 300. Pero hindi pwedeng 600 muna ngayon, tapos Mayor, saka natin tansyahin kung magkano. Hindi ba may design ka muna bago? That's what I was asking, Mayor, yung process. Hindi ba from the start may design? Let me go back to that. Paano ba mag-bid ang Makati? Design and build ba kayo or meron kayong in-house na magdi-design tapos ibibid nyo?
Yung pong sa ospital, ito po ay kumuha po ng arkitekto.
Yes, lahat naman may arkitekto pero design and build or build lang siya?
Your Honor, if you can give me 1 minute, I have my head for engineering.
Sige po.
That I can confirm.
Sige po.
Suspend for 1 minute.
At yan po ang pagdinig ng Senado sa umunoy overpriced na Makati City Hall 2. Sa simula ng pagdinig, sinabi ni Attorney Renato Bondal na isa sa mga naghain ng reklamong plunder o pandarambong laban kay Vice President Jejomar Binay at Makati Mayor Jejomar Binay Jr. sa Ombudsman na nagkaroon ng 300% na patong umano ang mga Binay sa proyekto. Mas mahal pa raw ang Makati City Hall 2 sa matataas na building sa Makati tulad ng Shangri-La Grand Tower. Pero hindi lang daw Makati City Hall 2 ang overpriced. Pati raw ang ospital na Makati o OSMAC at Makati Science High School ay overpriced din umano. Ang sistema raw para mag-overprice ay hinati-hati ang proyekto sa iba't ibang phase o yugto para mas maraming pera ang lumabas. Ang phase 1 ng proyekto ay sinagawa sa panahon ng panunungkulan ni Vice President Binay bilang alkalde ng Makati. Git naman ni Mayor Junjun Binay, pang world class ang gusaling itinayo nila. Hindi lang daw ito car park building kundi isang office building at kasama sa gastos ang facilities at special materials na ginamit. Hindi rin daw tama na ikumpara ang Makati City Hall 2 sa building na ibang estruktura. Tingin ni Binay, politika ang nasa likod ng mga akusasyon laban sa kanila. Gate niya may COA report na raw na nagsasabing hindi overpriced ang Makati City Hall 2. Pero nang sumalang si COA Chairperson Grace Pulido Tan, pasado alas 11 ng umaga, sinabi niyang wala pang pinal na ulat na nagsasabing walang anomalya sa pagpapatayo ng Makati City Hall 2. Ongoing pa raw kasi ang evaluation ng COA. Naglabas naman ng sama ng loob si Cecilia Cagaanan na dating auditor sa lungsod ng Makati at kasama sa mga sinampahan ng reklamong plunder sa Ombudsman. Iginit niyang tanging Phase 5 lang ng proyekto ang laman ng kanyang evaluation report. At batay raw sa mga dokumento at kontrata ay maayos naman daw ang proyekto. Balikan po natin ang pagdinig.
Your name, Engineer? Engineer? State your name, please.
I am Engineer Mario Badillo, Civil Engineer.
Badillos?
Badillo.
Badillo.
Yeah.
Sir, anong position niyo sa Makati?
Acting City Engineer.
Tapos, anong trabaho niyo po doon? So, kayo po nagpre-prepare ng mga plano?
So, ang inabot ko lang po rito is Phase 5. And the other phases is yung namayapang engineer namin na si Engineer Nelson Morales.
So, hindi po kayo ang city engineer nung panahon ni VP?
Hindi po. Pero yung mga datos po, andito po sa
Sige
akin.
po. So, may I ask first, engineer, iba-iba ba ang sistema nyo or may standard? Design and build ba kayo or kayo nagde-design then kino-contract out nyo yung pag-build? Anong style ng Makati?
Meron ho tayong arkitekto na inuupahan upang mag-design ng building.
Okay.
Then meron din ho tayong
Inuupahan meaning hindi siya...
binabayaran, hindi ho in-house.
What I meant, hindi siya empleyado ng...
Hindi po.
Hindi po, okay. So you do not bid out the design?
Hindi, binibid ho yun namin.
O, design and build kayo. Huwag po natin sasabihin yung architect ang gagawa. Kung binibid out nyo pala yung design, then double ano yan, pinapagawa nyo sa architect nyo. Linawin nyo natin. Let's say, halimbawa to, dito sa parking building, no? Design and build ba yan o kayo ang gumawa ng plano or Makati ang gumawa ng plano? When I say kayo, engineer, I'm not referring to you or your office. I'm fully cognizant na bago ka lang sa opisina mo. No? So, ang Makati ba ang gumawa nun and then binid out or pati design dito sa contractor?
Ang ano po ng Makati, hanggang 4th floor po, ang in-house architect lang po ang gumagawa. No, walang bidding yun sa labas. Pero pag 5-story and above ho, binibid out ho namin yun sa mga private.
Paano po nyo binibid out? Pati yung design? Or binibid out nyo na meron na kayong design and then binibid out na lang yung kontrata?
Hindi ho. Dinidesign ho nila. Tapos din, meron ho kaming appropriation budget para doon sa design.
Sorry sir, just para maliwanag. Paano dinidesign nila? Paano yung proseso na yun? Binibid out nyo yung design o hindi?
By contract ho.
For example po, dito sa parking building, sino gumawa ng design na?
Mana Architect.
Mana
Architecture.
So, you paid them to make the design?
Yes.
And then, based on their design, binid nyo? So, sa design po nila, 2.2 billion yung abutin?
Ang lumabas mo dito, kasi meron ho kaming appropriation bid.
Sir, yung appropriation later on na yun
is 1.92990. Then yung sa architectural design is almost mga 130 million.
Oo po. Pero ano inunan yung bayaran? Yung architectural plans po muna, yun muna ang binayaran nyo. Pero binid out nyo rin po kung 100 million.
Nakabid out yun.
Sabi niyo kasi kanina, hindi nyo binid out.
Hindi ho. Kung halimbawa rito lang sa yung 1 story to 4th floors. Kasi
so dito po sa parking building mismo, binid out nyo po yung plano. 100 million po inabot. Are you sure po or you have to confirm? Hindi nyo pa ho panahon yan?
I-check ko lang ho doon sa nakakalam.
Pero ito pong sa panahon nyo, ito pong sa Malugay Street na 2 billion, no? Binid out nyo yung plano niyan or in-house ho yung plano na yan?
Excuse me, what are we referring to now, Senator Cayetano? The building? Same building?
Sorry, I was referring to the hospital ng Makati in Malugay Street. Because
engineer, iba to. So para klaro ka, para lang to test your knowledge because ito sa time mo na raw, the senator is asking you of a different building. So ano po, hospital ng Makati?
Proposed construction of emergency hospital, hospital ng Makati District 1, Phase 2, Malugay Street, Barangay Bel Air, 2 billion pesos.
Panahon ko na ho yan.
Okay. So,
Pero,
yung plano po nito, binid out, hindi?
binid out ho ito.
Kailan po binid out yung plano nito?
Hindi ko ho masyado kasi phase, lumalabas na phase 2 eh.
So, nung phase 1 po nito, engineer,
Ang phase 1 po, ito yung pag-prepare ng plano.
so ang phase 1 walang actual na construction?
Wala ho. Ito ho yung phase 1.
Phase 1 is just the plans? How much po yun?
Lumalabas ho ng 140 something or 100.
Okay, tapos dun po sa plano, sakop na ng buong 2 billion yung buong plano or phase 1 lang, phase 2 ho yan o may phase 2?
Kasama na po yun.
Anong total cost ng project ko na yan?
Almost. Kasi ang total cost ng structural is 1.929. Then almost 134 million, I think.
So wala na tayong asahan dyan, engineer, na biglang magkaka-phase 3, phase 4, phase 5?
So far, meron pa rin ho sigurong phases kasi structural lang po itong phase 2, is 1.929 billion.
So ang ibig sabihin po natin, engineer, sa Makati, moving target yung construction niya. Hindi nyo masabi at this point in time magkano yung isang building, di ba? Ibang-iba to sa private sector. Sa private sector, hindi papayag yung may-ari ng building na mag-umpisa nang hindi niya malalaman kung ano ang total cost.
Totoo po yun.
O hindi ba bad accounting practice to, engineer?
Hindi ho. Itong, meron akong example dito, Itong building to namin, itong tinatawag na parking building, meron ho kami kontrata rito. Base ho ito sa phase by phase ng projects.
Tama yan, engineer. Hindi yun ang pinupunto ko. Ang pinupunto ko, kay pera ng bayan yan, at lalo kung pera ng bayan o pera ng individual, gusto ko malaman ko kung magkano ang bibiling ko at kung anong makukuha ko. Di ba yun yung racket sa Hong Kong? Sabihin na mas mura sa amin, boss, yung camera. Pagbili mo, hindi pala kasama yung case at yung baterya. So babalikan mo, babayaran mo yon. So yun ang pinupunto nila Attorney Bundal kanina, na paano namin malalaman kung overpriced o hindi? Hindi namin malaman kung hanggang phase 53 yan o phase So babalikan ko po, engineer, you can pick any project na over 100 million sa Makati. At the start, wala kayong idea kung magkano abutin yung project na yun?
May approximate ho kami, may appropriation budget ho kami ron. Pero hindi ho kami lumalagpas ng appropriation budget.
No, yung appropriation budget nyo po is by phases hindi sa totality. So, katulad po nung sa Makati building, sa Makati parking building po, 10 ordinansa po ang pinasan nyo. 207A-15, 28-035, 210-005, 211-37, 211-16, 211-038, 211-043, 2012-043, 2013-026, 2013-031. And it has a grand total of 2.7 billion, but ngayon sinasabi ng COA, 2.2 lang. So mukhang may saving pa kayo ng 500. So paano yung isang taga Makati o isang taga Pilipinas na gustong makita, boss, overpriced ba yan? Hindi, boss, pag natapos ba yan, ano itsura niyan? At saka walang ilang taon to. Ibig sabihin, kung hindi nangutang si Mayor Junjun ng 2011 and ng etong 5 million at 3 million, hanggang ngayon nakatiwangwang yung parking building na yun. Wala kayong nakikitang problema doon, engineer?
Kasi usually ho dyan, ang construction ho ay straight contract. Mostly ho sa government, straight contract ho yan. Binabayaran natin ng contractor kung sa magkano ang total amount ng contract. Unlike the private construction, kalimitan ho, yung mismong owner ang bumibili ng materyales, labor lang po sila. Kaya medyo
Engineer, hindi naman bahay na ang ginagawa dito na yung owner ang bibili ng materyales.
Hindi ho.
Lahat po ng building na ginagawa sa The Fort Man, sa Mandaluyong, sa may yan po, may general contractor yan. Tapos pinapakita sa architect, binibid and everything. And then may quantity surveyor. But let me go to another point, then I'll go back to Mayor Junjun. Ito po, no? Sa savings na 3.7 billion pag take over ni Mayor na inappropriate nyo, no? So dito marami pong phases to, no? Property 4-story with mezzanine, Fort Bonifacio High School Building, Phase 3, 70 million. Property 4-story with mezzanine, Pio del Pilar School, Phase 3, 60 million. Property 4-story, Pembo, Phase 2, 60 million. Phase 3, mezzanine, Tibagan. Tapos may 200 million ba itong meron din sa science, tapos meron 160 million para sa management system ng parking building. Sabi kasi ni Mayor kanina, walang kulang sa mga estudyante. No? 2010 to. So ibig sabihin, before, why would you need all those classrooms at 70, 80 million kung walang kulang? Ang pagkaalam ko, buong Pilipinas, including Makati, may shifting. Meron may mga 2 shifts. Is that correct, Mayor?
Your Honor, yung pong mga shifting, ito po ay nangyayari dun sa ibang mga eskwelahan. Tama po yan?
Yes. So, when you tell the public na you spent 2.2 billion in a parking, pero kompleto kami ng eskwelahan, it's not really accurate. Because some of the schools are 2 shifts. Meaning, pwede silang unahin, but that was your choice na unahin yung parking building.
Your Honor, kaya rin ho nag-2 shifting, if I may explain a bit. Kasi hindi naman namin pwedeng piliin din yung mga tatanggapin din po naming mga estudyante. So, kailangan po namin tanggapin din po yung mga ibang estudyante. In fact, meron po, Your Honor, na lugar na kung saan ito po ay malapit halimbawa sa Pasay or Manila, karamihan po doon ay estudyante na nanggagaling din po sa ibang lugar.
I understand, Mayor. We're experiencing the same thing lang. I was just clarifying your kasi kanina sa inyong testimony, para bang wala nang mapaglagyan ng pera ang Makati, kaya dito na lang sa parking building. Pero pag hinimay natin, yung ordinansa nyo for 5 billion loan at yung ordinansa nyo to spend the 3.7 billion, marami pa talagang social services na kailangan. But the point I wanted to make, Mayor, and I see a problem here, is that your engineer cannot even tell us that when you have a project, may vision na kung magkano at yung total cost. It's a moving target, no? And don't get me wrong, Mayor. I think if any LGU ilagay natin sa harap natin, may makikita tayong problema. But if Makati na premier city ay ganito nangyayari. And anyway, Mr. Chairman, I know that we agreed to end. But let me end with this, Mr. Chair, no? Mayor, kanina you made an appeal, no? Na wag guluhin yung usapan at sabi nyo, na-appreciate mo yung sinabi ni Senator Drilon na apples to apples yung dapat comparison. Tama po ba?
Tama po yan, Your Honor.
And siguro kung anong standard na binabato nyo sa amin, siguro, yun din ang standard mo sa sarili mo. Okay.
Tama po, Your Honor.
Kasi for your information na lang, para hindi na humaba, this morning, mga kaklase ng sister mo, mga lawyers na closely associated at classmate ni Congresswoman Abby Binay, pinailan daw kami ng kaso. Allegedly, galing dun sa statement mo daw sa TV, na bumili kami ng overpriced na multicab. But for your information, Mayor, yung binili ng mga ambulansya are brand new. At kahit saan ka pumunta, Isuzu, Chery, etc., standard yung presyo nung brand new. No? Unfortunately, nakikiusap ka sa publiko na apples to apples sa building nyo, pero binabato mo sa mga tingin mong kalaban mo just because I participated here. Binabato nyo na kami nag-overprice. No? But tawagin mo ako sa Makati City Hall. Tawagin natin ang suppliers ng mga ambulansya. Willing kami gumarap. Kasi kung sa Makati, bumibili kayo ng second-hand na multicab, kami hindi. Kasi ambulansya yun tsaka fire truck. Kapag kayong mga reconditioned na multicab, Mayor, tanong mo, tumitigil at nasisira. Hindi mo, kahit may warranty yan, yung buhay ba ng tao, pagpapunta na sa ospital, kayo, ang ganda-ganda ng ospital nyo, pero pag tumirik yung multicab papunta doon, paano na? Ang problema po, yung kakampi nyo sa politika sa lugar namin, kanina sabi nyo, kakampi namin si Atty. Bundal. For the record, Atty. Bundal, I don't think I ever met you before. Did I meet you before? I don't know. And
No, we haven't met.
No?
First time.
But kung ikaw ang kandidato namin, siguro ako pumirma nung certificate mo. No? Kasi ako ang SecGen.
Mas sa mga loob ko sa nationalista, winidraw ho bago mag-campaign period.
Pasensya ka na. But ang point ko, Mayor, just to seal this yung mga kakampi ninyo sa Taguig, ang mga tingas, pinamigay yung 300 sasakyan nung naging mayor si Mayor Lani. Kaya napilitan ako magbigay ng 9 million para may emergency vehicle kami. Kasi yung mga bus, emergency vehicle, towing, yung baha sa amin, yung ambulansya, pinamigay nila lahat sa mga barangay. Eh kung ang bibili namin yung tigwa 1.5 o tigto 2 million, hindi mabibigyan lahat. Kung recondition naman, titirik. But as your sister, Senator Nancy always says, bukas ang pinto ko, hingin mo yung dokumento, mapapaliwanagan kayo. But okay lang naman sa akin dahil anything na ibato nyo na hindi naman totoo, bumabalik din. And I think ganun din naman sa inyo. In this hearing, you will be satisfied that we all treated you fairly. But I hope you understand, Mayor, no? If your father wants to be president, just like any one of us in this room, anything na ibato sa atin, obligasyon natin sa tao, sagutin. Hindi sabihin politika lang to and everything. So at this point, I don't know the protocol if you can invite the Vice President, etc. But marami kang hindi nasagot dahil panahon niya. Let me just say that personally, I'm open for him to come here and to explain to the public. In the same manner, nung magkasama kami sa kalye, tinitira niya si President Arroyo, magpaliwanag ka. Pumunta ka sa Kongreso. Presidente na yun, ha? Siya, hindi pa siya presidente. Vice President pa lang siya. So I think, Mr. Chairman, let's be fair. Makapunta dito, this is all explained, then we will owe them an apology kung sinong gumawa nung resolution. But what if it's true? And if it's true, it can mean that either of two things. Kumita sila, or pwede din yung kanina, na hindi nila alam, yung mga nasa ilalim pala nila, kumikita na in everything. No? But this hearing was very revealing, Mr. Chair, and may I just submit to you a list of people that I think should be invited. And then maybe as a courtesy and to show that we're fair kay Mayor Junjun, if he wants to invite anyone to testify, no, I'll may it be counted as my invitation so that he can invite those he wants to testify. Thank you, Madam Chair Icoa. Thank you to all our guest engineer. Kahit na ikaw ay may sakit at may cancer, salamat po na kayo dumating ngayong araw na to. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Cayetano. Just to clarify, there are 5 phases. May we know the mayor, who was the mayor of Makati for each phase? Phase 1, Mr. Mayor.
For phase 1, it says here 2007, Your Honor.
Mayor Jejo Mabinay.
Yes.
Phase 2, Mr. Mayor.
Phase 2, 2008.
Mayor Jejo Mabinay.
It's my father, Your Honor.
Phase 3?
It's 2010, so let me just check because I
up to June
took over 2010, Your Honor.
So possible 3 to 5 is under your
Honor.
tenure already. Okay, just some factual questions. Ilang floors po ba talaga itong building ninyo? Kasi I've seen a description na 10 floors, 11 floors. Ilan po ba talagang floors? Itong Makati City Hall parking building. How many floors?
Kasi po, may basement po tayo.
Okay.
Tapos may ground floor. Tapos may 5 floors po tayo. Tapos 4 floors na office ulit. At tapos meron na po tayo ng pinaka-roof deck. So,
okay.
So alam kung paano bibilangin.
Okay, ito na lang. Okay, it will be... So, tama ba 10 floors with 1 basement and the roof deck? Para klaro. Because I'm being misled with 11 stories with roof deck eh. So... Tama po ba yan? 10? Mr. Cuervo, is that the proper way to describe this? We have 10 floors.
It's 11 floors because it's 10 floors above ground and plus 1 basement, so 11.
Okay, kaya nga. Okay, so 11 floors. But the roof deck is not counted as a floor.
No, it's not.
But when you say gross floor area, do you include the roof deck?
No.
No, so only the basement plus the 10 floors above ground.
That's right.
So that's very, very clear. So because of the lateness of the hour, we'll be forced to suspend our hearing. But I'm just extending a general invitation to all of you here present to come back on Tuesday. We will resume our hearing on this subject matter at 10 a.m. Mayor, please be here because I think you were not able to answer many questions. So please tell your people to also prepare. Engineer, prepare with your facts. Mr. Cuervo would be optional if you can come. And Mr. Enciso, because of your situation, it's also optional on your part. Okay, so I'm extending the invitation to all of you, plus Vice Mayor Mercado and Vice Mayor Peña, and who else? The mayor, if the mayor will submit some names. Ma'am Chairperson, can you be here Tuesday? Kasi marami tayong pag-usapan sa yung in aid of legislation. Kung nakita na natin na nagtuturuan meron pa tayong paraan na maiwasan po natin yun?
We will be here, Your Honor.
Tapos, I will pursue this concept of green building or in the light of your circular 2012-003, would you, sa Tuesday na po to, would you encourage local government units to think outside of the box, pursue expensive projects which might fall under your circular, unnecessary, irregular, or excessive? So let's discuss this on Tuesday. Anything more? Anything else? So, okay, there being no other matter, our hearing is hereby suspended.
At yan po ang pagdinig ng Senado sa umunoy overpriced na Makati City Hall 2. Sa paghaharap ng mga engineer na kabilang sa technical audit team para sa Makati City Hall 2 project, inamin nilang nakagawian na ng city government ng Makati na hatiin ng isang proyekto sa iba't ibang phase. Ang Makati City engineer naman na si Engineer Mario Badillo, ipinaliwanag ang proseso na mapagpapatayo ng mga gusali sa Makati. Aniya kung ang gusali ay 4-story in-house ang nagiging pagdisenyo ng proyekto. Ang proposed construction daw ng Phase 2 ng Ospital ng Makati nasa 1.9 billion pesos ang iminungkahing paunang pondo. Ayon pa kay Engineer Badillo, ang mga proyekto sa Makati ay kadalasang straight contract at may iminumungkahin ng budget para rito. Bukas naman daw si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano na dumalo sa pagdinig si Vice President Binay. Mas may papaliwanag raw kasi nito ang nangyari sa proyekto dahil ang Phase 1 ng proyekto ay isinagawa sa panahon ng panunungkulan ni Vice President Binay bilang alkalde ng Makati. Marami raw kasing hindi nasagot na tanong si Mayor Junjun Binay. At ang inyo pong napanood ay investigasyon ng Senado kaugnay ng umano'y sobrang paggastos sa Makati City Hall 2. Tutok lang dito sa GMA News TV para oras-oras. Alam mo, ako po si Chino Gaston. Magandang hapon.